Good evening, church. UPP family. Brother Lovell, my favorite politician, I always told you that. This is for you. In the morning of your life, you stood in the doorway of manhood and answered a call you could not have fully understood, but nevertheless, you answered. As president of the Students Association, you rose to the noble occasion of leading the protest to the Ministry of Education. You, Harold Lovell, led by example, because that's what leaders do. You have a natural-born instinct for equal rights and justice. So woke were you at 23, fresh back from university with your degree in geology. At the Utilities Authority, you had the audacity to encourage your co-workers to become unionized. And for that, you were fired after you were chastised. But these things do not faze a leader. When you exit a space, you leave it better. At age 24, you came back for more, turned up at the door of your alma mater, the Antigua Grammar School, this time as teacher, a young visionary. Your students were edified, not only by books, but by what you exemplified: Black awareness, equal rights quest, superior intellect. Your influence had an awakening effect. That's what leaders do. You joined the Teachers Union and stood in solidarity with your fellow man. As General Secretary, young, gifted, Black, and revolutionary, you took the fight again to the ministry. Demanding improvement of teachers' welfare, you very nearly lost your life there. They beat you with their baton, connecting with your collarbone, and they beat you again with their baton, unconscious and with concussion. They continued like they wanted to kill you. They tried, but they failed. So they dragged you off to jail for 10 days without bail, tear-gassed and beat. The warrior in you did not surrender. The warrior in you did not retreat. That's what leaders do. Tell me, which other leader has a similar history? Which self-enricher so-called leader would give his or her life for his country? You see, for others, it's about winning, but for you, it's about serving. All the evidence shows you took your blows in the face of their, I'm going to say it like you would say it, ism and schism. You stood rooted in patriotism and were fearless in your activism, because that's what leaders do. Who are you, my captain? What shaped you? Buoyed by the love of your sisters and mom, women whose strength you were nurtured from, fed not with a silver spoon, as some have said, but love, integrity, and decency crowned your head. Around the breakfast table, your family discussion sowed in you seeds of revolution. Though neatly packaged in stature, what a big man you are. They threw everything at you with all their might, but you never cowered. You stood strong in the fight, and you've made winners feel like losers. You did not lose by 6 votes. Please take notes. You were saved by 6 votes. It's all a matter of perspective. All a matter of perspective. Captain, you dodged the bullet. So count it as a victory, because that bullet's trajectory would have you cutting deals with the devil, and that's on a next level, one that you are far too decent to bargain on. You know, hellfire is no match for a woman scorned. Her fingernails are thorns, and her forehead sprouts horns. Her fangs hang on the sides of her mouth when she throws back her head to laugh. She's dressed in green of an envious shade. Her neck hangs on sharp edges of demented rage. Rejoicing, she dances on the site of her grave. She's mentally enslaved for the rest of her days. Mandela was jailed. Martin Luther King was murdered. Trying to stifle greatness is the human nature of those who recognize that they are intellectually inferior. Those whose childhood hunger has made them gluttonous. Those who confuse leadership with being braggadocious wish to touch the fabric of your hem. They could likely eat your shoes, but could never walk in them. Look at what you've done, Captain. You stayed aboard the sinking ship long after others abandoned it, chased the bandits who came to steal, cleaned the corrosion from the keel, brought aboard a whole new crew with no red camouflage anymore. You sanded the splinters and polished the hull, shiny and seaworthy, no longer dull. You straightened the rudder, pulled up anchor, and turned the corner. And look at us now, Captain. Look at us. Our ship is sailing. Your ambition was never greater than your passion. Your calling to serve did not outweigh your desire to be Prime Minister. You never tarnished your dignity, lived and worked with humility. You came into this pure in heart, and though they tried to throw you under the bus, your hands were clean, and you have left the scene with your name pristine. This is who you are. Your story is part of Antigua's history, an absolute pleasure, an Antiguan treasure, an impeccably dressed national hero. Tell them Dotsie Isaac. Though I salute your heroic contribution, I acknowledge the human behind it. The tired eyes, the numerous tries, the silent cries, the weary sighs from the weighted lies, the sleepless nights. Yes, we realize the great restraint from staining their names, keeping your emotions intact and not fighting back. You kept a stiff upper lip and a straight face, a trait of Tuesday's child who's full of grace. Hurt, anger, disappointment, none of that is easy, but you've got to feel it, to heal it. Politics did not change you. You came to serve, and you served. And you got less than you deserved. Harold, you have planted seeds. The new crew will clear the weeds. The seeds of your legacy will be watered, and they will live. Who is greater, the king or the kingmaker? So now, in the new morning of your life, after blood, sweat, tears, and sacrifice, we say, thank you. We appreciate you. There's a Donnie McClurkin song that says, after you've done all you can, after you've gone through the hurt, after you've gone through the pain, after you've gone through the storm, after you've gone through the rain, cared, cried and prayed and cried, oh my, after you've done all you can, you just stand. Truly cared, and we know the loss is ours, So on this day, in this space, in this hour, we give you your flowers. And we give you now our solemn vow. No retreat!